Thank you so much for hanging out with me for another Mario Ramon discussion. Today, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams canceled. All right. So that's what's going on TikTok. If you have TikTok, you know that TikTok community, they are about to shut it down. Okay. Now, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And definitely, if you have something to say about the video, comment below. All right. Now, right now, I think that the after COVID, I feel that Wendy probably should change her energy. We're at a sensitive time, and we have sick family members. That has stemmed from COVID, or you know what I'm saying. Our lives have changed. People have lost their jobs. They have lost family members and everything. So Wendy is coming out the door like right when we're opening up, like bashing people instead of changing her image. COVID is a time that we all changed our energy for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But instead of changing her energy, she's gotten bigger and badder, the big bad wolf, you know what I'm saying? And it started out when we found out she said her mom passed away. And she basically attacked her brother. Now, I know her brother said some things online, and he should not have said whatever he said online, but she has a it's a huge platform. So basically, if you're in college and your little cousin that's 4 years old hit you, are you going to sit there and beat the baby up? You know what I'm saying? It's just not equal. It wasn't equal. He said some things because he just felt that, he was calling his sister and she wasn't picking up the phone. So he wanted to, relay the message on social media. That was the only way he felt that she would hear him. I know how it is with siblings, but that's your brother and your mom passed away, and your mom would not want this, and your dad is grieving his wife and he doesn't want to see you two fight. So for you to fight on television where there's like 24 million people watching you, it's just really unacceptable. And you should know better than that. It's kind of like Reevy Jackson doesn't have the same, voice as Michael Jackson. So if Reevy Jackson says something, ain't nobody probably even going to hear it. But if Michael Jackson does it, he going to do it at the Super Bowl and let the whole world, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't equal for me. All right, moving on. First of all, before I get into this story, I do want to say rest in peace to Swavey. Rest in peace to Swavey. And, condolences to his family. It was a TikToker that, he's a human, first of all. He's a young man, so let's go there. He's a young man that passed away, and he meant a lot to his family. And he also meant a lot to his followers, you know what I'm saying? And when Wendy was reporting the story, she just didn't come from a place of, like I said, you changing your energy from what you used to be to, to how you probably should be. But that's neither here or there. The thing is, Wendy Williams was reporting about Swavey on her show, and she was just, I don't know, less than caring, if you will. You know what I'm saying? She was just less than caring. She just reported, and she looked at him and looked him up and down like she's a judge and she's about to sentence him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the whole energy of it all. And my thing is, she has a son his age. There should have been some sympathy and empathy there. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh my God, that could, but just number one, you should have it anyway. Most people do. But if you don't, then what about, if that happened to somebody I loved? Oh my God. And then that gives you the sympathy, the empathy. You know what I'm saying? You could, and it was just the way she presented it. And she started talking about his followers. Nobody cares. And if his mom is watching this, do you think his mother gives a shit about a number on an app? Do you think his mom really cares about that? If his mom or his family, his auntie, his mother's sister, his favorite auntie, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much. It's just like, what are we thinking here? And just because you're hurting, you don't have to make other people hurt. Just because you ain't pay your bills, you want your neighbor to get evicted too? Shit, somebody got to win, bitch. You need somebody sofa to sleep on, pumpkin lamb. And then last week, she was talking about, maybe it was the week before last, she was talking about free Britney or whatever. And, when Britney spoke out about her money, Wendy Williams was like, well, she sounds like she's saying to me, here she is again, a psychiatrist or a psychologist, you know what I'm saying? She has all the credentials. And she was like, she sounds saying to me, the parents need to give her back her money. Death be to them. I was like, are we watching an old 1800, medieval timepiece? She said, death be to them. You know how the queen used to do? She'd do your hair like that, baby, and your hair be rolling all the way down the dirt road. I couldn't believe that somebody in 2021 would say that has millions and millions of people watching, and people who think that she is like their god or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She got some followers. You mean she didn't have millions and millions of people. So you know how when you have influence over people, Janet Jackson had people wearing all black. Madonna had people wearing the lace. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson had the people wearing the Thriller jacket. When you have influence, your followers want a piece of you, and that's like, what if her people start going around saying death be to you or death be, and that's spewing so much negative energy and hate, and then you making them put a curse on themselves because the bed you make for someone else is damn sure the bed you're gonna sleep in, pumpkin lamb. She said death be to you. I could not believe it. My mouth was open for so long. Baby was like, close your mouth, you're gonna catch 2 different strands of strep. I couldn't believe it. Then she attacked America's mother, honey, Tabitha Brown. When she said that about Tabitha, and you made Tabitha stop cutting up her avocado and her guava and her jackfruit. Tabitha is in the lab, literally, with the chemist, coming up with moon. Now, she got the sunshine seasoning. Now she coming up with the moon. And y'all done made Miss Tabitha take off her jacket to come out here and read Wendy. And if Tabitha gotta read you, it's kind of like who pissed Jesus off. You know what I'm saying? Like just some people, you know what I'm saying? Well, honey, I just want to ask Wendy Williams, have you ever found $1? Has anything good ever happened, pumpkin lamb? Anything good? Because you want to show us your happiness through them bracelets. Don't nobody care about that. But you. Look at all my bracelets. So. Honey, that's frivolous. That means something to you and the jeweler. The happiest person is the jeweler. And then you are second. And no one else cares. I feel that she's a bully to her staff. In my opinion. Allegedly. However you want to do it. Because poor Norman, she be like, you eat shit at night. Yep, I eat shit every night. Yep, yep. And the other lady, poor lady over there, do the same thing. Wendy be like, you eat shit, don't you, Joy? Yes, I eat shit all the time. And then she have an audience clap. Yay, she eats shit. Yay. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she always tries it with the DJ, but he ain't buying half of that shit Wendy do. He's like, look, I have a real career. Stop playing with me. I can leave here today and go DJ for Nicki Minaj next tour. And that's Nicki Minaj DJ. And see, Wendy loves to push the envelope. She loves to know that that's Nicki Minaj employs him too. So listen, play fair. If I'm going to come over here and bottom barrel it with your show, let's be real. And bottom barrel it with your show because you talk about you talk about your damn family. So shit, the rest is a wrap. So if I'm gonna come over here and DJ, be nice to the people, or if you want to sit there and talk your shit, don't involve me. She'll say some shit about Nicki Minaj, and then she'll ask him, and so and so and so. So. If I'm a Michael Jackson dancer, don't come over here asking me shit about Michael Jackson. And word get back to him, and I might lose my position, bitch. Misery loves company. That's evilness to me. All that's evilness. That's evilness to me. Because you always are like asking him to do things like she knows that he's a well-respected DJ, and so she'll be asking, then she'll be like, and you changed your mind behind closed doors. Whatever we said behind closed doors was behind closed doors. Now this is letting me know I can't talk to your funky ass no more. Now I can't talk. Now I can't be real and talk to you because you have it on your show. Nope. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. And she has no friends. That's because the Kardashians invited her over, and then she came back and talked about their ass like a dog. Do you hear me? Okay. All right, that's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. And the poor artists that come on there, half of them scared, and the other half know they got to go on there to promote. Their agent was like, okay, so listen, you're going to do The View. And they're like, oh, good, I love The View. Oh, Joy and I, we actually had lunch last week. Okay, well, you're going to do The View, and then 2 weeks from now, you're going to do Wendy Williams. Wendy, well, it's already been scheduled. You have to go. Because they afraid if she gonna talk. Oh, another thing, when she threw those flowers at Jocelyn Hernandez, I almost blacked out. Brought myself back, like resuscitated myself, and then blacked out again just for shits and giggles. She threw the flowers at the girl. I couldn't believe it. I said, so we throwing flowers at the people. All right, guys. Well, listen, check out. Well, I don't want to promote it on this video, so I'll just say I'll see you guys next time. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. And Swavey, like I said, condolences to his family, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Have a great evening.